Yeah, I'm ready.
So it's just a perfect bodyboarding way.
Lastimó la cara y los dientes me chirriaron.
Didn't even jump off my board. I just tried to choke Jason Brown.
The windpipe is big dream.
Hit the lip, you're going into the flats.
No, I know I could go bigger than that, and I know what I can do.
Hey, what's up? This is Manny Vargas, and we're going to open up volumes of stories of bodyboarders just like you. This is boogLIFE. Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to another day of boogLIFE chatter. My name's Manny V, and welcome to boogLIFE. All right, here we go. I got my list over here, so I'm going to be peeking over here just so I can make sure I hit all the bullet points, and it feels like it's been a while. I don't know when the last time we did this, but we're doing it now. We're doing it today. So straight off the top, I want to make sure you guys... No, I haven't forgotten. But the tapes, the second one is going to be dropping. I'm supposed to put up who's coming up next in the podcast for this Sunday, tomorrow morning. But instead, I'm going to drop the audio podcast of one of the sides of a tape that I got. I know our good friend that has passed, Eddie Solomon and Hankus, are on one of the tapes. Pretty funny interview. Ricky Miller is in there too, and I'm going to have another listen to and introduce it, but that's going to be a pretty cool one. This was, man, I don't even know, maybe 2000 or 1999, but that tape is coming up tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and it's going to be pretty cool. Next up, last month, what we're going to do, actually, we're going to be giving away a big prize package once a month, and I was going to try to do it once every 2 weeks, but I figured just do one a month and make sure that prize pack is pretty cool. So we didn't do one. If we did one last year, I want to make sure we're covered for that month, and then we start back up for the end of May. Yeah, we're in May. Cinco de Mayo is coming up. So for the end of April, this is the prize packs we're going to give away. So I have a ton of these leftover iron-ons. I hope Ross McBride isn't watching. But these ended up in my possession. So these are iron-ons. You can actually grab any sweater, t-shirt, pants, jeans, I don't know. But you can iron these on to any piece of clothing. This is the No Friends Hawaiian Islands. I don't know if you can see that. And then the No Friends Eagle. Those two are in the prize pack. Also, I got this thing. I got a ton of these still left over. The Cabo Freak Fest DVD 2003. You have to be 18 and over to watch that first segment and know the secret codes. That was pretty crazy. I got a couple more of these left over. I hate showing this because that's me, old school Town and Country poster. But I'm also going to give away this, and that's why I don't like showing mine, because this thing blows doors on that. So Paul Roach poster, the same one I got on my wall. So what I do is I'll download all the names that I have as patrons from the $1 Arica. Then I go to the Itacochata $5 a month, and then the Chopes $10 a month patrons. So all of you are on this spreadsheet I have over here, and I have this randomizer. And there's 197 names on there. I think there's still, the list I downloaded still keeps the ones that have bailed or are no longer a patron. So if I scroll down and they're not a patron, then I'll pick another name. So here we go. I got a 1 through 197. Randomizer is 16. So let's see who number 16 is. Number 16 is... Oh, this guy bailed, I think, last month or a month before, Abram Padford. So let's pick another number. I know he's not a writer anymore, not a patron. So 75. So 75, who do we got? Walking away with this prize package. It is... Oh, cool. Shoot, I don't think he's a patron as well. Frederick Quimener. I don't see him as okay. So he's no longer a patron. So let's go for it. Third time's the charm. Here we go. 101. So 101, that is, where are you? Yes, this guy is a patron. He's been with me for 2 months. He's paid, I think he's in the Arica, but Paul Kolama. Paul Kolama, you're going to be getting all this stuff. Be shipping it out. Give me a few days, maybe Saturday. I'll have some time to get it out to you. But Paul, congratulations. You are the April's winner. At the end of May, then we'll have another package. And I might have something pretty cool because I'll be in the Antofagasta Bodyboard Festival down in Chile. So maybe I'll grab a couple things and ship those out once I come back to the U.S. So end of May, make sure you're watching the boogLIFE chatter. I don't know what day that is, but it'll be the last Thursday in May. So there you go. Now, moving on from the prize packs. So the APB, yeah, Antofagasta. There's a lot of pretty cool buzz going around right now in the bodyboarding online. Everybody is pretty stoked. And I'm talking about the behind the scenes guy, like the judges, the organizers, everybody's pretty stoked to get this year underway. And it's going to be pretty exciting, especially that we have Stacked 100% on board, stackedapp.com. If you haven't downloaded it, grab it. You'll be able to see the live stream on apptour.com. You'll see the live scores on there and play-by-play, I believe. But you can also use the Stacked app that you can download for iOS or Android and pull up stats on some of the riders that are out in the water. I'm going to be using it 100% while I'm commentating. So make sure you have it in your hands. If I, pull something up, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about inside of the app. The cool graphics, results, and everything is in there. So make sure you download. Stackedapp.com is where you can go. Find the links to either Android or iOS. Next up, APB North America has been formed. Steve Action Jackson is back in the United States, and he is going to be leading the charge for APB North America. I know we got a couple people in Puerto Rico, 2 in Mexico. There's a handful of people that are on the board for APB North America, and I am excited. Nothing's going to, happen overnight, but 2019 is definitely going to be looking very solid for the competition arena, competition in the United States and in Mexico, Puerto Rico, and Hawaii, possibly even Canada. We don't even know, but we know that some big is coming for 2019 bodyboarding finally. So make sure you stay tuned on apptour.com. That's where you're going to get more information on all of that. Next up, we do have the APB. Back to those guys again. If you have a club or if you're organizing events, bodyboarding events, go on the apptour.com and register your club or register your organization. There is, I think there's a link up there. It's super easy, but register what you got going on in your country. That'd be sick to have everybody who is throwing down bodyboarding events to have a hub on where to go and what is going down. And you're going to get that too in Stacked as well. But APB and Stacked will be your hub for finding, those bodyboarding contests that are either down the road, or if you're traveling and there's a bodyboarding contest at the same time, you're stoked. Enter it, and you're going to meet a ton of new friends and probably ride some pretty solid waves with 2, 3, 4 other guys out. Next up, oh wow, that's the end of my list. I'm stoked to finally get back on track and be bringing you more good stuff. We got an interview this Sunday. Tomorrow, the tapes is going to drop at 7 a.m. That's going to be a pretty cool one to listen to. I'll be recording and downloading those before I take off on the 15th. So you'll be getting those every Thursday. You know what? Let me check the schedule. But you'll be getting one of those, I think, every 2 weeks, in fact. So I appreciate you guys being very patient. All of this is a learning curve for me. This is my first time doing a podcast. So, I mean, we'll be changing up the schedule here and there, but I really need to hear from you. I'm stoked that a lot of you are starting to become a little bit more engaged, a little bit more interactive with the posts and everything. So I'm right there with you. I'm excited to hear all these guys, especially Andre Botha, sounding like he's still ready to rock and roll. So if you guys post comments and whatever, I'm right there with you. So thank you for being patient. Schedule will change a little bit. I didn't get too much reaction from the Spanish interviews. I don't think they know yet that it's possible. So hopefully, when I get down into Chile and South America, I can tell people this is doable. Let's get you guys on board and keep these things rolling. But until then, the Wednesdays, every other Wednesday, I'll be dropping the tapes, some old school interviews that I got, and I got a ton of them. All right, you guys, thanks again for being a patron of boogLIFE. Without you guys, I wouldn't be doing this, and without you guys, I wouldn't be able to pick up the phone and talk to my friends from a long time ago and record them and share all these stories with you. So thanks again, and until next time, I'm out here. Boom!